Well, after for so long, I think 2 months, I'm finally back. It's a lot that happened recently, though. And who is this user, Elizabeth? Wait, let me check. Who is this user? Oh, okay, I see. We finally see each other in YouTube now, huh? Where's Sam? Never mind. We're just gonna start the story right now. I'll conclude later. I don't know what am I gonna put on screen right now. I don't know what to put on screen. I'm playing games right now. It doesn't fit. I'm just gonna tell you guys what happened recently. Uh, since that since that live that I have like released like literally 2 months ago, it was the Minecraft stream, okay? And that I think that was a disastrous stream. That was a time. Hello, Sam. Hello. That was a time that it took such a long break to start a stream. I mean, it took 40 minutes, but wait. I guess my voice needs to be louder. Yeah, I hope this is better now. What do you want? Anyways, I hope you guys can still hear me. Sorry I have a broken microphone. Anyways, since that last live, the Minecraft stream, right? I get to play for only a few minutes. That time I'm facing a problem. Next month should I change my editing software? Nope, it's good as always. But if your pro runs out, up to you. I cannot force you anyway. I don't have a plan to change. I'm not sure. I don't know how to use the other platforms except CapCut. Editing software, changing ones is kind of nice, but I'm not sure if you would get used to the new ones anyways. The last stream, I mean, it took 40 minutes to just like start the stream. That is the worst stream of all. But then at least the stream was still fun. And then I decided to make a thumbnail when I'm at school and change the thumbnail into the Minecraft stream. Wait a minute, when was it released? 2 months ago. Why is there Egyptian music on my mind? Anyways, uh, mm, sorry. Anyways, after that live, I have then I have then went to Bangkok to participate a robot competition, just like the post earlier. Wait, let me show you everything about my posts. Just please wait for a moment. Yeah. Uh, Happy New Year for what? It's already 2025. Anyways, sorry if it's a bit too bright, but let me just go and find that picture. It has to be somewhere. Yeah, this picture. I was at the robot competition at that time, and yeah, it was in Bangkok Rama the second. It was incredibly far away. I wish I could have just taken a train there instead, but it's still long way. So yeah, and then I've then added like this. Oh, never mind. That was a long time ago. I then posted the remember this post, which would tell everything about the projects. Yeah, I've changed it for so many times. The aviation is tomorrow. Yeah, it is set to be tomorrow instead. Sam, you don't need to change. I'm not sure. Up to you. You can change whenever if you want to. The Shanghai vlog. Do I really have to take 4 days? That's insane. But yeah, it needs to take 4 days. I want to rest. Anyways, what is this supposed to be? Ah, This is just a stupid post. I don't know why I posted it in this year. Anyways, ever since the competition, I didn't. One of my mom. Before the competition, my mom told me. My mom has told me I Live Motion seems to be a good editing software. That seem good, but I just don't like the watermark in the video. You still have to pay pro for that. I mean, it's just similar to CapCut PC. Even in CapCut PC, there's also the watermark. I hate watermarks in editing softwares. You would add them for what? It's just gonna tell where you edit the video. That's annoying. Before the robot competition, my mom told me you have three trips left. First, you have the Bangkok trip where you're gonna go to the competition, and then you're gonna go to Singapore again. Why your friends? What you call them, idiots? And then three, you would go to the Shanghai trip as well. Oh my God, yeah, I went to so many countries. The many countries, just three. Anyways, uh, after the competition, though, I was just relaxing with school, and then I started preparing for exams, and I finished the exam, and the results were shocking. I got a grade 4. I got grade 4. I got 4 grades in every single subject, which is pretty insane for me, to be honest. I expect myself to get only 3.5, but never mind. And the fact that Chinese, I also passed everything. And then there's the Singapore trip, where there's idiots in the trip as well. Jason, me staying in Thailand. Yeah, Thailand, it doesn't feel like it's my favorite already. It's starting to be a bit boring. That's why always I go into foreign countries whatsoever. And by the way, get this elevator music out, please. Back to the trip, the Singapore trip. To be honest, I don't even feel excited at all. Because if there are some goddamn idiots, they would ruin the trip. At least there's a day away from Thailand, though. Just kidding, Thailand. Please don't kill me. Anyways, back to the trip. Those idiots. I mean, there are two supposed idiots. I mean, three idiots in the trip. But I don't want to say their name out. I'm only gonna say one. Jason. Jason. He annoys me so much when I am boarding a plane from Don Mueang to Singapore Changi. He annoys me all the time when I'm trying to listen to some goddamn music. It's been a long day, and I want to go home. Yeah, since that time I did feel like I want to go home. I don't want to stay with those idiots ever again. But never mind. We have then arrived. First, I decided to check out my TikTok. TikTok. And then search up for, like, I don't know, how should I go to the automated lanes of ICA. I then passed through it, and we then went to a train station. I almost forgot my bag. My friends are being idiots. Yet the thing is, the Singapore trip, I had to be the literally second or third planner of the trip because my mom told me that I have more experience going to different countries, even though I went to only one country. I mean, I don't know about that one, but I'm just selected a leader instead for some reason. I then decided to first the two teachers that went on the trip as well kept on asking me what to do. I said it's just like the usual Bangkok. There's nothing much. I just said like yeah, it does like that. It does like that. The credit cards one is actually broken. I have to use the other one instead. I mean one is a travel card, but it's broken as well. That's why I used the credit card instead. Then we went on a bus, and we got blamed for being too slow. But I can understand and relate to that though. Singapore bus drivers, they are always mad. They need to blame you when they are not in scheduled. We went on a bus and then we had to like find a way to the train. We tried so many times, but we finally succeed and we finally went to Chinatown to see guess who's spamming messages. That really is you, Sam. You're definitely gonna spam again, isn't it? Every single live, we get to see people spamming. Anyways, we finally got into the MRT, the green MRT line or the east-west line. We either went when went. I forgot what station did we change. Yeah, but I don't know. I forgot everything. We either went to the hotel. No, but it's not the hotel at all. It's the hostel. You really have. Do you really have to let me sleep with those idiots? Anyways, we then finished with the hostel. Wait. Let me just add my make it louder. Yeah, yeah. What do you want again? Wait, I'm streaming. Anyways, the Singapore trip. I think this stream is not telling about what happened. This is just telling everything about the Singapore trip. Excuse me for a bit. Let me go change the length. Let's change this to 1 hour. Let's explain everything. 1 hour is fine already. That's all I could say. Anyways, I used to watch. Uh, what should I say? And then me and one of the teachers decided to plan each other. How are we gonna go to the Merlion Park? And we decided that we're going by a bus. It's the disastrous thing. I wish play some Minecraft. Dude, didn't I tell you in my reporting stream already? I told you that I won't be playing any games today. Look at my description. If you really want me to play games, just tell me later. I could do that next week. I could do that next week. That's all I could say. Next time, just read the reporting or the posting I posted. I'll play Minecraft next week. I promise. If it's necessary. Anyways, we then rode the bus, went to the Merlion Park. Uh, yeah, playing some Minecraft. It would be nice, but I'm just afraid that is it actually gonna be loud or something. What game should I play with storytelling? No, not this thing, okay. Yeah, never mind. It's just Knock Air Beautiful Library or something. Dude, what can I play? There's nothing for me to play. Most of the games that I play, they need a concentration. Even Minecraft. You know what? I'm just gonna leave on my channel. Ah, you know what? I'm just gonna go on Google and then search for what I wanted. We did went. We did went to the Merlion Park. We did the Merlion Park and then we went to the gardens by the bay. Yeah, it is beautiful. I get to see the night show, the nighttime show as well. We then went back to the hostel, and guess what hostel it is? It's in Chinatown, and I don't even want to stay again. The hostel is Beat Arts Hostel. I hope this is now better. I. This is why I don't like setting up microphones. See, that's why I don't often do live. Anyways, this is the hostel. The hostel in Chinatown. Oh man, I don't even. The school did such a good job at. Yeah, good. You wish to go there, but I don't want to wish to go there anymore. I don't want to go back to the hostel ever again. Next time, just book me in a better hotel. I do wish to go back, but no, it looks so boring. For some reason, Singapore it starts to not fit my vibe anymore. I'd rather go to like cold places such as Shanghai or Beijing or Tokyo. It would be nice going to the north, but going to south, man, it's hot as hell. Anyways, at least it has Universal Studios though. But it's 2 stars. I actually The Google reviews are pretty much insane. Even the toilets, I don't want to go back there again. I'll post a Singapore vlog later so that you guys could actually relate. I mean, the room is so small. An apartment is actually very, very small. And plus, the entrance is a goddamn wooden staircase. To this day, I don't know why. I guess it's too old. It scares me so hard. The second day, we've decided to ride a train, the MRT train. No, not the MRT in Bangkok. You fucking son of a MR. I keep pressing enter. No, Singapore doesn't have Nintendo World. They only have Universal. It doesn't look anything interesting. Even Jurassic, it's raining hard, but then when I exit, it stops raining. Anyways, this is the Mass Rapid Transit. We shall call that the MRT. I don't know what is this this big. What are we thinking, dude? Anyways, is this the BTS might have mean the the Bangkok transit system. That might have been like that. Anyways, we then rode the MRT and we rode. I hate searching in computer. We then rode Sentosa Express. I hate the voice in the train. I hate the voice in the express. It sounds like Goofy for some reason. I think it's a little bit too excitement. I wish it could have had the normal voices like the MRT. Anyways, bye Sam. Why don't you just watch longer? This is why I don't do live. I hope you watched it later anyway. We then used the Sentosa Express. And then, wait, let me drink water for a second. I'm back. Ah, okay, nice, nice. Wait, don't you just record? Oh yeah, right, I forgot. Wait, you have two devices? I didn't know that. Anyways, let's get back to the story. And this is my favorite day. The second day is my favorite day. I went to Universal Studios Singapore, and then I wrote the stupid kids shows, right? Sesame Street Spaghetti Space Chase. The name is long, but it doesn't even fit my vibe. We then went to the Transformers 4D ride. But then I decided to ride the roller coaster on Universal Studios Singapore. Yeah, but I did not scream any of the moments because I'm having a challenge with my friends. Because they idiots that don't scream on a roller coaster, or else you would lose the challenge. But I won the challenge because I did not scream any time. Only the last time I was like, woohoo! The ride is so good. Sorry, the microphone is a little bit broken. Anyways, 3 people watching. I expect this stream to have a few people watching. We then went back to Sentosa Express, but for some reason there's a miracle. I accidentally forgot my phone on somewhere at Sentosa. Sentosa what? I don't know, dude. Some random dome. But luckily there's no one that's touching it or dares to steal it. I'm lucky, dude. But I told the teachers way too late. At least I got the phone back though. I went with one idiot, but at least he helped me a bit. And then he gets to rest a bit longer. And then here comes the Chinatown Market. This is the no, not in Bangkok. Keeps showing me Bangkok. There's this Chinatown Market over here, right? The Chinatown Market is literally at the South Bridge Road. And there's also the entrance to the Chinatown station as well. I'm on the Chinatown place as well. Anyways, I then decided to buy some stuff. And I also saw that one famous Chinese store, Mishui. And then I wish I could eat food when I'm hungry. I smell food. Anyways, we then went and then ate some Thai food as well. There's a Thai restaurant in Singapore. Nice, but I forgot its name already. I have to go back and check at the phone. I don't even have a camera, which is a problem. After that, we went back. We went back to the stupid hostel, and then slept for a night. But that night, oh, never mind. That was the first night. This is the second night. Speaking about the first day, though, I went to some random Japanese market to buy some to eat some Japanese food. Oh, I was the last one to finish. I'm a bit too busy buying stuff. And I'm done. And I also bought an extra fighter jet for for my brother. No, no, not the F-15. I meant the smaller one, the Su-35. Anyways, here's the third day. The third day, the most boring day I've ever had. Because we first, the first, the, f- the first half of the third day, we first went to. Wait, let me close the sound. We first went to the the Buddha Tooth Relic Temple. No, no, not the tooth from our mouth. It's just called like that. I don't know what to say at all. This is the Buddha Tooth Relic Temple. It looks modern. It also mixed with Chinese culture as well. Nice. The extra water. But first we went to the what is this, dude? Uh, Si Mariamman. Yeah, this is the Si Mariamman Temple, which is basically the opposite of the hostel that I'm at. Thanks, Sam. Anyways, first I was like, ooh, India. I don't know. I don't want to be racist. After that we went to like the Buddha Relic Tooth Temple. Some random Singaporean uncle saw one of my friends that is wearing improper clothes. That's why he brought a towel and cover up. This is this is like the culture. And after that, we've decided to go to. My head hurts. My head's so itchy for some reason. We went to the Chinatown complex. Yeah, it is the hawker center, which I went there to eat, of course, the most famous meal of Singapore. Singaporean. Oh wait, it's not called like that. I mean, it's surprising, but it isn't surprising. This is the Hainanese chicken rice. I forgot the name when I was at Chinatown complex, but I did eat the Tian Tian Hainanese fried rice. Well, you said it was so famous, but it's the lowest rating in all of history. Never mind. I ate Hainanese chicken rice, and then I decided to go off for a walk to buy some Milo. Sorry, this is Thai, but and then we then went back to the stupid hostel again. Yeah, this hostel isn't good for me at all. Anyways, anyways, get back. We then went back to the same old stupid hostel, which, to be honest, does look old though. There's even a basement for people to escape. I say, what the fuck is this? Sorry, I don't think I drank enough water. Anyways, we then went to the hostel, and then we decided to go to the most boring place ever. We took a train. First, it was those three boys, two which are idiots and one which is actually a person. They decided to like lead the way to the Fountain of Wealth. No, no, not the Fountain of Wealth schedule. I'm just searching here for the Fountain of Wealth. What do you mean by accident? Fountain of Wealth. Doesn't really need a rating as well. This is the Fountain of Wealth. Those three people, they have to lead the way to the Fountain of Wealth. I was like, I'm just gonna help them because who knows? They wanted a fountain of wealth, but that one stupid idiot, they led us the wrong way. Yeah, but luckily we did manage to like go back to the right way. Nice. My my neck is a bit dry. I'm so sorry. We but sadly the fountain of wealth is temporarily closed because it needs cleaning at that time. Oh no, where are we gonna go? Oh my god. Let's just go to the Art Science Museum, right? And then we did went to the Art Science Museum. Just kidding, we went to some more boring places. We went to the Fort Canning Park instead. Oh man, it's just 26 Singapore dollars. What could go wrong? I mean, it's literally 1,000 baht, so we went to the Fort Canning Park. Mostly for people who loves nature, but not for me at all. I mean, I don't mostly like going to here. Those idiots. Four of the idiots. They went lost on the trip, and I was like, "Oh yeah, are you guys really stupid? Just go check the sign and what and follow the sign." God damn it! You guys have your phones. Why don't you guys use GPS? Dumb people are always rude mistakes. They're just gonna make the mistakes way worse. I told them I told them that they need to follow the signs instead. I was like, "Why the hell are you guys lost? Why I first I thought, wait, are you guys going to the toilet?" It's actually the one person that's about to follow the idiots, but I shouted at the time and then he follows me back. Those stupid people, they thought it was a toilet. Oh my god. I hate the stairs in Fort Canning Park as well. It makes my legs cramp. We then went to a swing. It shakes so hard because I went in there. And then we have waited so long and we saw some Indian people. I guess Indian. They can speak Thai, which is nice. And then we finally got those idiots back. And then she was like, "Oh, oh, I'm back." And I was like, "Dude, I know we know you're back, but what the hell have you done earlier?" Yeah, I actually don't understand. That's why I don't want to go back to different countries like Singapore at all. Singapore, it's I don't know, dude. Shanghai might be nice. There's some more interesting rides and interesting places in there. Singapore is just like the usual. People want to go and visit there. We went to the Jewel though. Anyways, we've done with the Fort Canning Park. That's it. I'm tired with this piece of let's just go back to the hostel and wait for a moment. I really went to the same market again. But this time, one of our teachers wait, wait for the surprise. Wait for the surprise. Went drunk. Yes, one of I mean, when those two people were leading the way home, they did it the wrong way, and then went to the hostel by themselves first, and then one of my friends bought an alcohol drink, and then one of my teachers was, "What is this? Let me try it," and then he went drunk for a few minutes. We get to leave the hostel very late because that time he was very drunk. That's why he didn't sing and I was laughing a bit as well. And now he's finally not drunk anymore. Yay. We went to the same market, but this time we tried to go to the uh don't really type everything. Maxwell Food Center. You have to try to go at that place. But that Hainanese chicken rice isn't that Hainanese chicken rice store isn't open. I decided to eat some random food. I forgot what is the name, but I think it's some Indonesian food or maybe Malaysian food. Oh man, it also has shown it. It doesn't feel good to me at all, to be honest. We then went back to the same fucking hostel. We stayed three, and then we're about to be done with this piece of. Anyways, why is there only one people watching? Is it boring? Yeah, we didn't eat food, and the food was too good. I ordered. I think it has duck, roasted duck on it as well. It was pretty nice. We then slept. I said, "Oh, thank goodness, this is the last night." Just kidding, though. I forgot what I was said earlier. Anyways, finally day 4. It's still pretty boring. I get to ride the train. This is the longest day I've ever done. I'd had to ride the MRT again. Mostly MRT, even though I like them. MRT. The Northeast Line into the East West Line. We then landed on Jurong East. It is a station in what the fuck is Jurong Point? We then landed at Jurong East MRT. And then guess what? We went to the Science Center Singapore. Why don't you just mark us for the Art Science Museum instead? It was nearer to us and also not boring as well. In Science Center, what is so special, dude? I barely get to even do anything there at all. It really is boring. That's why I don't like the trip anymore. And then finally, this whole of this hell ended. I get to play Infinite Flight with my friends as well. And then we then decided to like go back to the airport. Going back to the airport, okay? Yeah, it was a pretty long way. And I went a bit mad at that time. I had to pack so many stuff and I keep losing stuff. That's why I forgot one stuff in Singapore. To this day I don't know what happened to it. Anyways, we then went to Changi Air. No, not the airport. Not the airport code. We then went to Changi Airport to like prepare to go to our airplane. But I wish we could have just gone to Terminal 1 instead. But we went to Terminal 4. Yeah, we rode the shuttle bus a couple of times and I get to drink water. I tried to drink water, but it's too messy. It's also raining in the 4th day, the only day that it's raining. I mean, the 2nd day it rains for only a bit, but the 4th day it rains the whole day. Anyways, we went to the airport. We then went to check in our airplane. I ate some food. It was delicious, and that was my last Singaporean food I've ever tasted. And then we've entered the plane. For some reason, it's been delayed due to a storm. Finally, we get on the plane, took off, and then went back to Don Mueang. The same old boring Don Mueang, the same old Bangkok. It's not usual at all. It's too usual, okay? I went to Bangkok too many times. What? A break. Let me drink water for a second. Anyways, the trip is almost done. I then rode the plane back to I cannot say which province. You guys are good. You guys are just gonna say, "Oh, what? Where do you live?" And then you guys would dox me. Just kidding. I live in Scotland. Anyways, we then went and rode the plane back, and then I get to see those two people as well. The people that I know, and also on our trip as well. I don't want to call them idiots. They're not even idiots at this point. The real idiots are those two people, Jason and whatever who's that, whoever is that. And then the trip ended. I then finally get to go back home and rest for a bit. And then a few days have passed by. I forgot what am I gonna say. I forgot what am I gonna say already. I mean, I actually forgot what happened during the break time between the Singapore and the Shanghai trip. I forgot. The time I was preparing for the Shanghai trip. I rested for a bit, and yeah, that's it. Just kidding. We went to Shanghai. Did we then got? I have then gotten my third trip, the third and the last trip of this year as well. I'm not sure if that's the last one. I might have the other ones as well. Anyways, we first went to Sukarnakon Airport, and then we took off and went to Don Mueang International Airport. And this is my second time that I drank too much water. I'm so sorry. I went to Savannah Beach. This is the second time I went to Savannah-Bumi Airport. No, those two times that don't count. It counts as one. This is the second time I've been to Savannah-Bumi Airport, and I've also got to like try the new building as well, which is nice. But it's late at night. Plus, at that time, I feel like I wanted to go to the toilet because I want to poop. And there's also no, what should I call them? I'd rather not call them like that. Anyways, the toilet it feels like a foreign toilet. It doesn't even have anything to wash at all. It only has tissue. How do you call that clean? Anyways, we then check in Thai Airways. Yeah, I thought Thai Airways is gonna end up being good, but instead it's just like the usual. Because the food, because the food when I'm heading back to Bangkok, it isn't even good at all. Not Thailand Airways, Thai Airways. Just gonna add the international in here, not the Royal Orchid. You goddamn son of a. How do you call that orchid? Some people, some flight attendants, they don't look happy when they see me at all. This is why I don't mostly like Thai Airways. Yeah, we then went to, we then boarded Thai Airways and then like went to Shanghai. It was like 5 a.m. at that place. Yeah, 5 a.m. It's about to be 6 a.m. I was so tired. I kept on watching a Thai movie the whole flight. I tried to watch Deadpool, but I changed my mind and I watched a Thai movie instead. I don't went. I don't, this is so annoying. I went to Shanghai Pudong International Airport. To be honest, I have the security at Pudong really is kind of like very. That's a lot of security in Pudong. Even when you enter the airport, you get to pass security as well. What? I guess China really does want this. I guess China really does want security to be taken seriously. Anyways, we then took the shuttle bus, and then we went to the Novotel. Finally, a taste of richness. No, not the Novotel Bangkok. I meant the Novotel Shanghai. Clover? Yeah, this hotel. I then went to Novotel Shanghai Clover. The fact that they drink soda, maybe the Coke without ice. In our country, in our hometown, we always drink Coke with ice because it would make it feel cooler. I guess their country is pretty much cold. Just the first day, it feels kind of cold already. Yeah, to be honest, it just feels a bit cold. Yeah, the first day really isn't a lot, and we then went to some random Starbucks store. What the hell are you so loud? Anyways, we went to a random Starbucks store, and then we've met a random foreign photographer. We then went and then took some photos with her. She was really nice though. She was really nice. I don't know if she's Chinese or Singaporean or something. Stop annoying. We then finish and we get to see the Pearl Tower, the Pearl Tower as well. Yeah, I want to go back to Shanghai as well. Rather than doing all of this and doing live and stuff, I wish I'd go back to Shanghai again. Anyways, the second day comes, we are going to Disneyland. Yeah, even though Disneyland doesn't sound as exciting as Universal's, at least it is more fun and yet even bigger than Universal. But I get to ride only 3 rides, which is pretty stupid. Even at Universal, I get to ride 4 rides. Whoa, that's such a few. I don't often ride a lot of rides in theme parks. I wish I could do that, but it's too much. It's Shanghai Disneyland is such a long entrance. But when it comes to Universal, it's like no long intro. Just go in there. Now you went to the park. Yeah, I even went to like Disneyland. I can't really have to go back to school again. We didn't went to no, not in California. Shanghai. I went to Disneyland Shanghai. Why isn't this in Google? I went to Disneyland Shanghai and I get to ride the most trending ride in the park. I'm tired of my brother. We then decided to ride the Tron. Yeah, the Tron. It was made in 1982. I've just knew this. And there's a thing called a Tron Legacy as well. The Tron is actually made by Disney though. I'm not sure, but Tron Disney. No, my brother is so annoying. Anyways, we went on to ride one of the fastest rides. It's the Tron like Psycho Power Run. Man, it's so freaking fast. I don't know why I could handle this. I screamed for only a little bit. I tried to not scream, but it's too fast and also too high. At least there is no thing called like I don't know. We only have a few minutes left. I'm gonna end the stream on 5 p.m. Anyways, we didn't rode the Tron, right? We rode the Tron. I'm bored of watching fireworks at Disney already. I decided to not watch it. Hong Kong has the best already, so no problem. Even though I recorded a bit. And then here comes the third day. Supposed to be the most boring day, but instead becomes my favorite day again. Dude, it's cold, it's windy, it's rainy. 3 seasons together. I like it. It's also very cold in the third day as well. I was like, man, this is so good. The wind is also strong. I said, not enough. The wind was like 40 kilometers per hour. That's actually pretty fast. And then we have then finished with the third day. The third day is not quite a lot. It's just mostly places for Gen Z. And that was also my last day and that was also the last day that I get to see my aunt being on the trip. Oh man, I'm getting flashbacks. Anyways, here comes the third day. We then went to that one random mall, and you get to try Chaji, the Chaji store in Shanghai. It is in Shanghai, but the thing is, okay. I'm gonna be more quiet if you want to focus. Uh, in Shanji, there's the Yasmin green milk tea, but I get to try the cold for some reason. The straw was also really small, and it was really tasty, but I was a bit too full that time. And then I get to buy like a lot of stuff. Yeah, but I forgot to buy it for you, Sam. I'm so sorry. I forgot. Yeah, no problem. I forgot. I'm sorry I forgot to buy you something, but it's too late. I have. You might have to wait until the Tokyo trip or maybe some random trip. I don't know next year. Blah blah blah. Yeah, we didn't finished with the trip, and we just went to that random Thai mall again. We went to eat. We then went to eat some random beef. I don't know, and then we then finished and went back to the legendary Novotel. Yeah, I've already called that hostel a stupid, disgusting hostel. We call this Novotel a legendary and amazing Novotel. Dude, wait. I'm gonna increase it. I don't think it's enough yet. Yeah, I hope this is better. It's a bit too quiet for the whole time. Anyways, here comes the fourth day. We went to Ocean Park, and this time my grandmas did not went to the Ocean Park. They're too tired. I can understand them. I wish I could enjoy this roller coaster thing, but I get to try Hey Tea, a random tea restaurant, which seems to have my favorite boba tea. Dude, my favorite is a boba tea. I wish I could try it literally every day, but no, it has too much sugar. I'm so sorry. And then, and then I get to try to use the stroller to move my brother and actually use a roller coaster or something. Wait, it's 2.8. How is it 2.8? I guess it's not an actual theme park. It has too many shows. Also, the one thing my dad told me, it looks like a communist party meeting. I forgot where they ate dinner. Yeah, and I then went to Disney Town to eat dinner. That one kid, that one kid, that one kid, that one. No, 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 no. That that one kid keeps on staring at me for some reason. I think she was like this when she was staring at me. She was like this when she was staring at me. All the time she keeps on staring at me. Anyways, is there anything better? Naja 2 Lyrics. I'll just go over Singapore map for a moment. Anyways, let's go back to the O. Fifth day, the last day of the Shanghai trip. Just kidding though, it's just the last day of me in Shanghai. We then went to the ancient town. No, not the ancient. God damn it. Ancient town of Shanghai, which is called the Zhujiajiao. Ah, Shanghai Zhujiajiao Asian town. And then we went to like try some most of Chinese in Shanghai or Chinese food or Chinese snacks. Nice. And finally, I also get to meet with the Thai one of the Thais that lived in China as well. Yeah, that person could speak Chinese better than me because I did not learn a lot of Chinese. It's most of the Chinese that I'm learning is pretty useless to be honest. And don't annoy me, god damn it. Go to a different place and don't annoy me. You keep on annoying me, so I'm sorry if there's a disruption. Anyways, here comes the last day again. Yeah, I went to Shanghai Pudong. I'm thinking in my head, do I really have to go back to the school? I don't want to go back at all. I was thinking in my head, do I really have to go back? I don't want to go back at all. I don't want to see those idiots again. Man. Oh, yeah. We didn't board Thai Airways International. The same, thought the almost same flight, but the food was not even good at all. And I finally decided to watch a foreign movie, which is I'd rather not show it. I would just say Raya and the Last Dragon. Anyways, we arrived at Bangkok Suvarnabhumi. It was so hot. I don't know why I'm wearing a jacket at that time. And then we have went to wait, wait for a second. Amari. What is Amari Warigate? We then went to Amari Dharma Hotel. For some reason though, when I'm going to the hotel, it has so many Indians in the hotel. Did I close it or something? Dude, why didn't you turn off? Anyways. So many Indians are on this hotel for some reason. I went to the third floor, if that's what I could remember the most. And then the hotel for some reason. For some reason, a hotel in Bangkok, I remember it looks like this. The hotel of Amari, it just looks like the liminal space for some reason. Why? It looks so creepy, dude. It also smells really old. My grandma said it smells like a cigarette. Oh. Anyways, we finally, this is the last day of the trip. Oh, man. I feel so good. Oh, I wanted to try Sprite on. I wanted to try Sprite on Nook Air, but I did not get the chance to. I slept too much and then I forgot. And then I accidentally left my headphones. And then I did not do anything. And then when a plane landed, I get to realize that my headphones is just behind the back. I want to go to Shanghai. It was my best trip. And then the trip is done. And then and since then there are no more trips anymore. It has been like so many days. It has been 2 weeks already. I want to go back, man. And that day is where I get to meet BJ Super Smart. Yeah, that that teenager that we met each other, and I gave him the gift I actually wanted to give for such a long time. Yeah, no, and then when I came back on Thursday, I started giving people something that I bought from Shanghai. And Friday there was supposed to be the one friend, but he's not here. And then I gave him a thing again on Monday as well. I'm gonna go drink water again. Anyways, ever since the Shanghai trip ended, it starts get life is getting more boring and more boring. I didn't I didn't have the usual stuff at all because I was just having a time of my. I mean, it's the Shanghai trip means that it's the time of my life for now, and then I enjoyed my life just like usual. It's just such a normal thing. Yeah, it is a good thing that I had enjoyed my life. A conclusion for those two trips is that it is both fun, but I miss the Shanghai trip much more. The Shanghai trip, it is like the Shanghai trip is way more fun than the Singapore trip I went. The Singapore trip tastes like modern Bangkok, to be honest, but the Shanghai trip tastes like almost like Tokyo, the cheapskate Tokyo. I'd say that. Yeah, and then like ever since then, life starts to get more boring for me again. And then there was a thing called like a robot learning thing. And then and then yeah, it's just 57 minutes, man. And then I have then decided to like, uh, I have then decided to enter the thing called like a robot learning lesson. I've joined the lesson, and then it was pretty fun. But there are still those idiots, which is not fun. I get to be the one doing it by myself because I don't even know what to give thing for those other people. But it's pretty devastating to say it is. But get this piece of out. I don't want to watch this Indian piece of out. We didn't we didn't like look, we look. You see, just as the time that I earned like 100 subs, I've gotten the most devastating. Oh, what is this? Are these two people transforming the Titans? Oh my goodness, Attack on Titan new season. Yeah, but when I got 100 subs, one of the people didn't get to see my favorite goal at all. You know who that is, right? And this post as well. Guess I have to suffer hell again, which is pretty true. I get to came back to Con, and at least I earned 100 subs as well. Nice. Thank you so much. It has been so long now. Anyways, some reason CapCut is making things pro again. Are you stupid or what, CapCut? You've made things pro for the 1,000th time now. Can you just stop, please? But there's this devastating news. By the time that I got 100 subs, I've since then realized, oh, my my English teacher passed away. Yes, one of my most beloved teachers. He even relates to me to the scene where the kids are making fun of me. He says people nowadays enjoy stupid stuff, but that teacher passed away. At first, the post said in a hotel, but I don't know where it actually found. Oh man, if the teacher who stayed longer could have told him what other stuff is. Ugh. 3 minutes left. Yeah. Ugh, shut up. Anyways, the since that the devastating news about my English teacher, the English lesson teacher that had passed away just a few days ago. Because for some reason, I actually don't know. I've just noticed like 2 days ago. He might passed away on maybe Wednesday or maybe Thursday. And that teacher is Teacher Stuart. Stuart. I don't know if his name is pronounced like this, but I pronounce his name Stuart McLaughlin. McLaughlin. I think his name is pronounced like this. I don't know. I'm sorry, teacher. Anyways, my English lesson teacher, passed away for some reason. To this day, we still don't know what is the cause of his death. And today, I just went to his funeral, attended his funeral, and I get to see the real corpse for the first time, which is the English lesson teacher himself. I feel so disgusted seeing it. I saw some bruises on his face. My like one my friend said that there was also a bit of a cut on his forehead as well. I was like, what is he doing? I still don't know what is that meant to be. I get to see his face for the last time. He looks so damaged. Is it probably the medicine or something? I actually don't know. I get to see his coffin 2 times, and I get to see his real face after he died one time. I don't have a picture, okay? I don't want to take any pictures. I don't want to be paparazzi or anything. 2 minutes left. I know it's already 1 hour, but 2 minutes left. Yeah, the teacher passed away. I get to see his face for the last time. I bought him some flowers. It's so sad that he died like this. I don't know if I have a picture of him, but I have to open Facebook for that reason. But I don't want to show it at all, because I'm gonna ruin the other people's spaces and privacy. If he is still around today, he would have had fun. Get out. Yeah, if that English teacher could have stayed a bit longer, he would have just seen my goal of 100 subs instead. He wanted to stay longer so that I could tell him about my trip. I felt so sad. He died just a time after the Shanghai trip. He died later maybe at Wednesday or maybe Thursday. Wow, what time is it now? I guess it's already time to say goodbye. Rest in peace, teacher Stuart. I hope you would have a better afterlife. I hope you would do. I hope you would though. I hope that you didn't forget about all the memories before you died. Bye everyone. See you later soon. We'll meet together next week, I guess. Next time, it won't be storytelling anymore. The next live, it won't be storytelling anymore. I think it might be playing games. Anyways, I cannot stay for any longer. I'm just gonna add some music. There's no music that I want to add anymore. So, goodbye, guys. We'll see you next week. And I hope you enjoyed my stream. And rest in peace to that Teacher Stuart. The real corpse really doesn't look good to me at all. I thought he died peacefully, but it looks way worse than I thought. His mouth. His mouth doesn't feel good as well. Anyways, goodbye, guys.